So yesterday, Apple uploaded this video featuring Stormzy, UK rapper. Was quite successful about 5 years ago or so. Had some big hits. And this tells a story, I don't know if it's supposed to be a true story or not, of him being a big rapper who fell off and is now struggling. But I had a few things to say about it. Let's watch it. It's gonna be so annoyed. I pulled all my hair out. That's why I've got no hair. Let's get into this right now. It's called Big Man's. Recorded on an iPhone. That's the big deal.
Design thing.
Anyway, so he's on about being a billboard and he's being put below unknown artists. So he's supposed to be a big named rapper, but he's fallen off. No one cares about him anymore. So he's getting sort of bad jobs and not getting placed up. I mean, this guy's won Brit Awards and now he's getting put down on lists and trying to get any gig he can. We can skip through a little bit. I'm going to skip through a bit about where he meets these kids, the young boys. But real quickly, he tries to get a fridge moved, gets a fridge delivered, and they won't take his old fridge. He's arguing with them, then they leave. Then his girlfriend leaves and drives off. He's standing there and these two boys come up to him.
What about my fridges?
Stormzy, my guy, what happened, man?
Excuse me, sir. Hi, good morning, sir. Hi, my name's Tyrell. My name's Clemens.
Yeah, I know exactly who you lot are. See you lot up and down the street all the time. What do you want?
We're just doing like a 5K sponsored run to raise money for old people.
So yeah, he doesn't know them. He's not friends with them. He's not friends with their parents. He's just seen them around, like, just on the street, probably causing problems, causing hassle, as a lot of young boys do. They're a pain in the ass. The local kids like this around here like to smash windows, throw stones and rocks at cars, be abusive and swear at adults and all sorts of stuff, smoke weed and other things. They ride around and terrorise people. One of them attacked somebody a little while ago and tried to stab them. There was blood coming down his arm. Police was involved, blah blah blah. Yeah, little gangster wannabe kids. Now, when I was younger, in groups of teenagers, I was in Kent, and we just hovered around in groups of hundreds and harassed people as they come off the trains. So I'm wasn't no angel when I was a child, but they are slightly worse today. Well, maybe they're not. It's just my perspective as an older person now.
A 5K run, yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you doing this 5K run?
Just down the road.
Anyway, so they're scamming him, trying to get money out of him.
This man.
Exactly.
I'll give you £10, we call it that. That's my final offer.
He wants to get them to move his fridge.
Alright, just come.
So they come in the house.
This is the important bit. You see those plaques on the wall?
Yeah.
Platinum.
Oh, it's not platinum. Platinum is silver,
Careful. Alright. Lovely. Fridge number 2.
If you don't know, Stormzy's won Brit Award. It was a few years ago. Big deal. The big hit record. I think it might have got to number 1 or number 2. But Stormzy, and then he was all over TV. Like every TV show had him on there as a feature. And obviously Grime, the UK rap star that he usually raps, apart from this gospel stuff that he became. He was a grime rapper. It's kind of like dark, about knife crime, post-go wars, stuff like that. Basically gangster style music, like getting drugs and stuff like this. Grime, yeah, UK grime. So his actual hit record that got him the big mainstream success was a gospel sort of hip hop tune. Yeah. Oh Lord, you saved me. Yeah. And that was his big break. So it wasn't the grime that got him popular.
Why don't you go that side, everyone go this side. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Why are you not helping, bro? Oh, some man. Big man and you don't want to be helping, bro. Tens, man. £10 each, bro. Chill.
Wait.
Boy, in it, look. Bro. Take it.
So he had him in there and they ran into his studio with his keyboard and they said, "Oh, you do music?" And he was like, "No." Basically, essentially, he's like, quit doing music, whatever. So he hasn't got no money to pay them for moving the fridge for him. So now he's going to drive them somewhere. I mean, I think it's rather inappropriate here. I'm not saying it like it's supposed to be paedophilia or anything, but I wouldn't invite two stranger kids into my house. I don't know their parents. I'm not related to them. I wouldn't let them in my house. I wouldn't let them in my car, and I certainly wouldn't be driving them somewhere like he's going to be doing in a minute.
I'll take you to the cash point.
Wait, in a Bentley?
Alright, stop touching stuff. Aye, stop.
So it'd make more sense and be more acceptable if that black kid there was his cousin or something, you know, like, or cousin or some sort of relative, and then this would be acceptable, you know. But some guy who don't know who they are, not part of the family don't know, the mum and dad don't know, pick up these kids and take them somewhere. Now, when I was 9 years old, these kids are supposed to be 9 or 10, right? So when I was 9 years old, I was supposed to be going to school. And I just got into foster care. And, you know, I wasn't living with my parents. I was living with his foster family. And they had a taxi to take me to school. And it was about a couple of miles journey. A taxi driver comes up, picks me up. We're in there. And, long story short, he drives me past the school. I'm like, the school's over there, man. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. We're going to go for a little drive. I'm like, excuse me? Oh, yeah, I need to go to school. He goes, no, we're going to go for a little drive, man. We're going to go for a little drive. This is a true story. Yeah. We're going for a little drive. We're going for a little drive. And so we're going for a little drive, and time's ticking on. I see my, you know, I wore a little watch back then, so I see the time. I'm like, I need to go to school. I'm going to be late for school. He's like, oh, no, don't worry about it. We're just going for a drive, man. We're just going for a drive. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at all the trees. You like them, don't you? So he's driving me out into the middle of nowhere, to the middle of the woods. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm in foster care. The social services, no one's supposed to be at school at this time. You need to drop me at school. I was going to start wondering where I am. And he's like, okay, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll just take you for a little drive, it's alright. So he started driving back to school. Yeah, it's alright, don't say nothing though, will ya? Don't say anything, yeah? Don't say nothing, I was just taking you for a little drive, mate, alright? Don't worry about it, yeah? Yeah? What are you getting upset for? Come on, just going for a little drive. So they obviously panic, hearing the word social services and stuff like this, you know. And, yeah, didn't want to mess with that. Was he a paedophile? Was he a murderer? Who knows? But yes, I was a young child like these two. Taxi, drive me away to where he shouldn't be driving me to. And that's what sort of I'm not saying this is what it's supposed to be about, but, you know, I just think it's a bit dodgy if someone's driving you somewhere and they're not your kids, man, or not your family.
What's wrong with you, lot? Come in my house, start touching stuff. Come in my car, stop touching stuff.
Alright. Which one was our trip? Oh, no, you're right, you know. But we've got enough for the ticket, you know. Jeez. Come on. It is the food again.
Where you look going?
Don't worry about it. Rich and all of that.
Lads, listen, I'm just saying, dream bigger, yeah? You might talk about Brighton. I could get you to Brighton I get you to Brighton in 20 minutes.
So anyway, he drives them to Brighton. And they're messing around in the car.
You not lost your mind?
No, bro, we're hungry. Lunch.
Imagine from your perspective, right, and you saw this. Alright, mate. Are they your kids? Nah, man. Do you know them? Nah, man. Just driving them to Brighton, man. That makes perfect sense. It's okay, man. I'm Stormzy. I'm a top UK rapper, man. Oh, that's okay then. Michael Jackson style, that's fine. Just take the kids and do whatever you want. Nothing bad will happen to you.
What do you want?
Sandwich, popcorn, drinks, yeah.
Wow.
This is before you lot's time.
Bro, there's no way you're feeling this.
It's changed, man.
This was good. They're lying. They're lying. She's on.
I don't know where I'll end up, but the sexy gal them just want a friend that what?
When I say washed up, I mean washed up.
Oh, wash the and dry, bro. This is so dead.
So your kids are off with some guy, being taken off to another town, into the beach, and they're there for hours. He drove off with them, didn't tell the parents, didn't tell anybody. As a parent, as an uncle, as a auntie, a grandpa, grandmum, would you be okay with this? I wouldn't be okay with it.
No, I don't like seagulls, man. You lot begging me to come Brighton. This is the one reason I didn't want to come here.
No, I can't lie. These seagulls are big, though. Huge.
Nah, I don't reckon.
I miss the sea. I used to live in Margate.
You versus a seagull in a one-on-one. You reckon you wrap it up?
Can't lie. You're already...
You can watch on. Yeah, mate. It does remind me of Michael Jackson when he was like befriending kids. You know what I mean? And we all know how that turned out, don't we? Not saying that Stormzy's doing that, of course, but it's just, you know, think Michael Jackson and then think the parallels between this. You're taking kids to a theme park, hanging around with them all day long. Yeah. Is this what celebrities do? Is this normal for celebrities and famous people to do? Because I know normal people don't do it. Do you want to come to my house and help me with my fridge? Yeah, come in and help me with my fridge. Yeah, come sit down. Yeah, let's go for a drive, man. Let's go for a drive. Let me take you to the beach. Let me take you on some roller coasters. Totally is not weird at all.
Stage, 20,000 people.
Jeez. Come on, bro. 20,000.
So now he's on about how he was in a stage here, 20,000 people, right? So it was quite a big deal, yeah? And then at the beginning it was saying, you know, you couldn't get on the billboard. You know, it's like you're not even seen on the billboard properly because they don't care about him. Falling off.
Last time you made music, man?
I don't know, like 6, 7, 8 years.
So what? You're retired?
I ain't retired. I'm just a little bit tired, okay?
Alright, but you're a rapper, bro. Just rap.
You ain't wrong.
So the parents start calling now, wondering where they are. Where are you? We've been looking for you.
Yeah, I am retired. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. We're coming back now.
So what would you be thinking as an adult? Like, oh yeah, the parents are calling them. Just really odd. As I was watching this whole type thing, it's supposed to be like a touching story or whatever, but it's just really bizarre to me. Taking 2 kids away somewhere that aren't your relatives, you don't even know them. You know, you can't be friends with children, man. It's just less like. I mean, most of the time when adults like this, because obviously he's a grime artist, so a lot of grime, it's underground, yeah? And it's surrounded by drugs, because I've made a lot of grime myself back in the past, yeah? So it's a lot of drugs surrounding it, and crime, and stuff like this, all about, you know, being aggressive and violent. And his hit record was a gospel song, nothing to do with gangster rap, or postcode war rap, which is what grime is. Okay, so normally when an adult like this, who doing grime and drugs and stuff, comes and sees children, he wants to come to them to befriend them. So then, not for paedophilia, but they could do, but that's not what I'm talking about. They befriend them to sell drugs for them and get them under the loop. You know, so they pull up and they're like, oh yeah, yo, do you want to earn yourself some money? Like he said when he got them to move his fridge for him, earn some money, right? But normally it'd be like, do you want to earn yourself some money? Do you want to earn yourself £40, kids? They're like, oh yeah, sure. Okay, take this package to this address. Yeah, don't touch it though. Just take it to this address and I'll give you £40. Come back to me in an hour. Yeah. Or text me when you've delivered the package. Yeah, so they start selling. Basically, they become like the middleman. They're selling drugs in some places. Usually it's not needed, but in some places they do. Or they try and groom them to become buyers of their drugs early. So I've seen little kids, 9 years old and 10 years old, smoking weed, and I walk past them round here. I walk past them. I was like, "You smoking weed, mate?" He's like, yeah. I was like, "How old are you?" "Oh, 10. "What are we doing smoking weed, man?" And they sort of walked off. But yeah, true story. But yeah, that's what normally happens. It's normally either they want to sell them drugs, want to get them involved in crime early, get them to do stuff for them, or they want to be doing, basically paedophilia. They don't want to be your friend.
Alright, you lot.
When I was a kid like this in foster care, used to have somebody who was called a befriender, paid by social services to come and take me out for food and stuff like that. A bit like this. But other than that, you wouldn't have anybody taking kids out unless they're close family or friends. This is odd. So the parents see him outside, kids off. Now, as a parent, when you go out there and be like, "Mate, who are you?" Or is it just that they know he's Stormzy? Like, that's cool, it's Stormzy, man. Don't worry about it. It's all cool. I know who that is. It's just Stormzy, man, taking my kids out. That's all cool. But, I don't think they do. Just all very strange to me.
Alright, in a bit, you lot.
If you just saw your kids being dropped off by some guy in a car, would you not be going to the guy in the car saying, "Yo, what were you doing? Taking my kids away"?
What is it? Sorry, man. Quickly get inside.
Can't play this because it's copyrighted. But anyway, he's inspired now by hanging around with those young kids to now make music again. I can't play this because obviously copyrighted again.
Our guy, bro.
So a big old production there, lots and lots of people, very interesting. But what do you think about it in the comments? Am I right? Is it wrong to promote adults driving up? Come into my house, yeah, come into my house. I pay you to do stuff. Yeah, I'll take you for a drive, man. Yeah, we'll go for Brighton all night long until your parents call and wonder where you are. Shh, don't tell them you're with me. Shh. I'll drop you off. They'll see me drop you off and be totally fine with it. Yeah. Having been almost kidnapped or something when I was a child, when some dude, supposedly a taxi driver, drove me to the middle of nowhere. And only took me back because I told him I was in foster care and they were expecting me to be at school at a particular time, and he panicked and then he took me back. Took me to school. And I never heard anything about it again. I reported it. I told the school, told social services. This happened. Nothing. But yeah, that's a story for another day. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.